Let's see. Of course, Leo is just twerping around in the background and staring at me with his birdie eyes. Alright, let me see. So I need to get me a piece of paper real quick so I can just kind of make a project list in one sense. Alright, so comics kind of the... What the flag? Why is with people doing... Whatever. Anyway, comic. Number 1. And let me see about task codes right quick.
You're overlapping your voice.
It's overlapping?
Yes.
How so?
It says something about a passcode. Like right now in the stream.
Oh, well, mute the stream. Like...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, comic is the first task in mine. Matter of fact, I need to get... Where is task coach? There it is. Okay. Alright, list of jump scares in Jelly Chapter 2. I already did that, and I'm still kind of reeling back at that I did that in the first place. Mark is complete. Get my thoughts together. Get comic projects together. Alright, make social media accounts. I already did that. Alright, so, what's next? I need to actually go ahead and find all of these files again. Huh, okay. I can do that. Alright, search up comic. Of course it finds nothing. Let me try again. More than
Comic
likely.
what?
Like the comic script. I'm trying to find it so I can go ahead and upload it somewhere, make sure it's safe, and then go from there. Thank you for the text, Nathan. Comic script, there we go. Alright, so I got the comic script. I got most of the actual...
What comic strip are you talking about again? I'm sorry.
The one with the meeting, where you know, we're just doing a regular meeting. Like, the course of it is, like, the background story, which we'll get into later, is basically, we go, like, hey, let's start an animation studio. And we buy this freaking... not haunted, but cursed studio. And unfortunately, as
that studio from Benny the Ink Machine or something.
yeah, kind of like that. But you know, of course, it's not as bad. But everyone's turned into cartoon characters. Unfortunately, you know, they can turn back,
like
but
Cool World.
like, matter of fact, I wouldn't like. Okay, like, go ahead. What were you saying? Like, the world
Right.
is cursed by the studio, or maybe like, you know, like, just think of someone coming out as a cartoon character, say like, nice costume. It's not a costume. It's my life now. Oh god. Alright, so
More like this is I cannot pronounce. I cannot think. Yeah, more like this is my destiny now.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever.
Oh, that show is still on.
Yes, it is. Now it's like, you know, it's Sun and Moon.
They reboot the franchise, really?
It's not a reboot more than like he went to another island and like there was like a dimensional lapse of some sort. But considering all the nonsense he's gone through, but really though, like they changed the art style like really heavily.
I heard the new art style is pretty bad.
To me, it looks interesting. Kind of reminds me of Super Mario Sunshine. I wonder if I could even draw Mario right now because my anatomy is so bad right now. Put my mouse over there.
What are you? What are you to say that is not appropriate for my quote unquote younger siblings?
Just like we'll just kind of do it by ear, and then like next time around, go like, oh, well, you can't say that on stream, like that's gonna ruin us forever. Oh no, oh no. Let's see. I don't believe I can draw Mario at all. Like at all. I don't think I can do it. Like I don't think, like I'm not even using references right now. That's a bad thing as it is. Like what is this creature that I'm making? This is definitely not Mario. What have I done? What have I done? This is definitely not Mario. Is this Mario? Like
I cannot see it in the stream.
like it hasn't gotten there yet.
It's buffering.
This is definitely not Mario. With all these screens up, like, because I have 3 screens now, the one for the laptop.
Are you that good of an artist, or what the heck happened?
Like, you don't see it yet? I'm searching at Mario, so I can at the very least not be as terrifying.
Can I at least see your artwork?
Hmm?
Can I at least see your artwork?
I haven't drawn in so long, except for sketches, that I have nothing online that's recent. Alright, so let's try again with a reference this time. Dear God. I can't even, like, zoom in, unfortunately, with... Oh, wait, what's it... Okay, so, zooming in, like, pinching in, for some reason means going forward a frame. I don't get that. Let me see if I can fix that, because I don't like that one bit. Let me see. Controls, Windows... no. Keyboard shortcuts. Alright, it's on standard. No. Let's see. Frame forward and back. So, at the moment, for some strange reason, when pinching, it actually is...
Daddy.
Like, what?
Daddy, how many groups do you have?
What do you want about?
I'm just saying, like, do you have a lot of Discord groups?
Yes, I do. The first thing I saw was, like, a reaction picture in my mind, because I saw one exactly like that, and I was saying, whoa, wait, what? Let me see if I can find it, matter of fact. This is why I'm so glad that the stream is separated from the desktop, so I can just, like, look at very, not so appropriate things deep inside of Discord, trying to find this one reaction picture that, like, I shouldn't even bother looking for. Let me see. I know I saw it somewhere. Where did it go?
When I have a question, too.
Yeah?
Another one. Do they paint tool size still usable?
Yeah, it's still usable. There's nothing particularly wrong with it.
Okay, well, I'm using it right now, and I don't know if the one that you gave me, because I remember you gave me this through a zip file, and I don't know if this version of Paint Tool Sai is really outdated at this point.
Well, it shouldn't be outdated per se, especially for what it is, and since not it's not too complicated of software, so it's not too bad. Let's see, okay, I'm gonna try 600 kilobytes bitrate because since I'm drawing, it's not going to be doing too much refreshing compared to, like, say, playing Dark Souls 3, which was very, very bad streaming wise. I need fast.
I have to go. BRB.
All right. Alright, so let me see. Bitmaps. My god, the text is still tiny. Let's see. Timeline. So I'm trying to. Matter of fact, let me check that out in a bit. Let me see. See, I wish I had my secondary keyboard for the laptop because I had to keep on kind of swerving over my mouse from my main computer to my secondary computer right here, like back up to use the keyboard, and I really need to just get a dedicated keyboard instead, kind of, since it's to the right. Well, to the left, actually. Let me see. Where is that react? You know what? I shouldn't even be bothering trying to find this reaction picture in Discord. It's going to take me to very, very strange places that I don't really want to look at the moment. My god, how deep have I gone in this Discord?
I'm back.
Welcome back. Also, like, Dimension 7 asks why.
Huh?
Dimension 7 asks why. You know, like the
chat?
Like, yeah, like, by Discord about, like, why the thinking face.
Anyway, that was my bank.
Your what?
My bank.
Oh, your bank. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me,
It's nothing too serious. I basically opened up a new account and my account is closed. And now I have to call my supervisor on my new work, my new job, and hopefully things will be good from here.
That's good. Let's see, add. Where is it? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. Boop. Join the fun. One thing I'm gonna have to do is find a bot that tells when live streams are going on, so I can have it.
You could do
Welcome.
that.
Yes, you can. It's really cool.
Well, I don't know. I'm not too. I'm not
technically
too,
inclined in general.
Well, I'm not too knowledgeable on Discord. Other than that, many people say is better than Skype.
All right, I'm gonna.
Do you agree anyway?
About Discord being better than Skype?
Yeah.
It's a lot, a lot easier to use and stuff, and it doesn't feel as But I think that was only because like of performance issues, really, compared to anything else, and it kind of got frustrated. I think it has to do with me having so many friends on there, where the simple fact that I didn't learn how to like unfollow or let someone go, and it's kind of like that where I had all these people that was trying to keep in contact with, but of course they weren't making the same effort, so I was going like, meh.
Huh.
So I'm trying to like keep my servers down on Discord because they're starting to how many do I have right now? Oh no.
No idea.
Oh no. I think I have at least 20, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna like keep it at 20. At the very least. I don't want it to grow anymore. Let's see.
Is that
Dimension, can you hear
7,
me?
Is that?
What?
I was going to say the profile pic is that
Looks like a Jedi almost.
that's him. Is that him in real life?
I don't know.
Hear me?
Oh, yeah, barely. Say something again.
Huh.
Hello, hello. Testing.
Say something.
Now sound again. Gonna refresh.
Come on, D7.
I'm trying to work the mic. We don't
Come on,
go for
D7.
low. We don't go for actual low. Let's say low branch humor here. I'm sorry. Darn it! Where's that USB dongle for my little keyboard? Darn it! I can't even find it anywhere. I already know I have it on my. Okay, let me look on top of this laptop. I know, like, I either put it on top of the desk over here. Of course, it's gone missing. It's probably underneath something somewhere.
Oh.
Hello. You're not that loud at the moment, but
Yeah.
like, turn up your volume a little bit. Okay, that's a bit better. Alright, so
Mic problems.
probably some mic problems.
The headphones now.
Okay, that's better.
Ah. Yeah.
Okay. So
Alright, hang on. I can hear myself, but I can't hear you guys, so I'm gonna have to keep it like that. Alright.
oh boy.
Or is like too much background noise or anything?
Nope, I don't hear any background noise. Can you hear us? Dimension 7! Please note! That in 5
There's
seconds.
delay on your end, but that might be from the echo. Hang on, I'm gonna do something really stupid, and I'm going to both exit out of the stream on YouTube.
You know you can just mute the live stream on YouTube, right? So there's not a echo.
Stream on YouTube and Discord because of a serious lag or delay, and I'm going to see if I can fix it with the input because I'm hearing nothing on the Discord side to my end, so I'm trying to see what I can do to fix. So I'm gonna both.
You
leave
need to
the
like
call, so
change your settings on in the options menu and change the microphone to the microphone. Oh, and he's gone. Why couldn't he wait?
I have no idea.
This is for him. And after these messages, we'll be right back.
Where you got that from?
It's old. It's very old. Matter of fact, I want to use the splendor of having multiple, like, computers all hooked up together in this weird symphony of things. Let's see. I almost want to animate that now. I almost want to do that. Let me see. So, first things first, I need to actually get the secondary screen set up. So, let's see. I need to put it in studio mode. And then, all right, scene 1 is the one I like. And scene 2, then scene 3.
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good.
All right, so display capture, video capture. No, you know what? I need to do browser capture. That's the best way to do it because it keeps everything self-contained. All right, so that should open up that page. Stretch your screen. Did it work?
Hang on. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All right. Just want to make sure.
All right, interact with.
After these miss.
Darn it! I don't want that to play right now. Darn it. Okay, there you go. All right, transition over.
For some reason, it's a real mess right now.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Auto quiet.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
This is like where I got that from, right there, Nathan. When you do see it on the stream, like the old ABC After These Messages on Saturday morning cartoons, and I just love them so much.
We'll be right back.
Interesting.
Going on anymore?
We'll be right back.
I'm over?
What do you mean?
Messages.
Never mind.
We'll be right back.
Alright, there we go. Boop. Alright, switch to back. Sniper Wars 10. Who is Sniper Wars 10? It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
No idea.
This channel.
Like, I'm looking at the channel, like,
Dang it, I can't.
they have 5,000 subscribers, and they only have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, videos, and that's it. Jurassic Park Game Boy 2. Okay, I'm interested now. T-Rexes are awesome, so I guess that's why. Maybe we should put T-Rex. Wait, what's playing in my background? Oh my god, that tab is still. It's auto playing different, like. It's Gummy Bears, really? Like, if you want to know what that is, this is what's going on in my other thing for some reason. It's auto playing in the browser, and I need to fix that because that's gonna get annoying very quick. Interact. Pause, please.
Alright, I just got gummy bears on my stream. Am I too early or am I just on... I mean, not too early. Am I late or am I just on time with the stream visually?
Don't look at my channel's old and terrible. Never, we must do this.
That, like, I'm in sync on the stream.
My god, I can't even spell science right for some reason. There we go. We must do science. But anyway, okay, so right now, I'm trying to do the comic, well, just short comic, where everyone in Stylus Art is doing a meeting. And with the script, it's pretty simple. Just kind of simple frame-to-frame type of thing. Alright, this, matter of fact, I should, like, post it in the little group chat, and then you can give it a look, too.
The Stylus Art group chat, right?
No, I'm gonna just do it here, and then, like I'll, later on, once we kind of get past maybe 10 more minutes, I'll, like, go, like, hey, we're doing a live stream, you want to join us if you want to, if not. Anyway, here's, like, the script. And so far, the only one who I didn't get audio from was Doc, and the last time, like, I talked with Doc was, like, a little while ago. And you know the last thing he actually sent me?
I don't think Doc cares anymore, to be quite honest.
That's, you know, in one sense that's fine, in another it's kind of sad, but oh well. Like, if he wants to do stuff, awesome. If not, then eh. So, what the? I don't want to start. What the? What? Okay, so where is oh, Doc.
This is for so this is for outside of Dusk Dawn.
Yes, this is for Stylus Art for Dusk Dawn. Like, for example, Stylus Art is going to be where we actually have fun and just, like, yeah, make meta comics, as Sniper War says, and just have fun and kind of mitigate all of that kind of, because personally for me, I'm a perfectionist, and every time I wanted to do something for Dusk Dawn, I wanted to be perfect, and that's not a realistic thing to do. So I said, okay, let's do simple projects that we don't really, you know, we care about, but not so serious that we're going like, oh my goodness, this is a $5 million contract from Disney.
I know there's a friend of mine who I think might enjoy being a part of this because he writes a lot of little side stories. He does a lot of projects in the Umbrella community, whether it be of audio work or writing, and I think he would enjoy participating.
Oh,
Sounds
nice.
like Riff.
Yeah. Like, later on, I might try to get in kind of with Riff, but for now, I want him to actually see things. Because that's basically the thing that kind of drove him off, because, well, unfortunately, Doc was really... See, I'm too polite for my own good. Doc like to, want to, like, control things. He wanted to see progress, but he wasn't really willing to put in the progress since it wasn't his time yet, but he was all in other people's parts that he wasn't really supposed to be in, and it kind of made people anxious. So, except for me, because I keep on dealing with people who are very anxious people, so I just knew how to deal with it. But anyway, so like the last thing like Doc was saying says when we need to discuss serious things, and I said, okay, any updates on recording that I needed from him, and what important things you mean by text? No drama, please. But first, how have you been today? And no reply, and that's been like April 11th, 2018. I've yet to get a reply back, so I'm gonna just like put that on my back burner.
From who again?
From Doc.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
So I'm gonna just put that on my back burner and kind of consider either he forgot or it wasn't as important as I thought it was.
Well, how many messages did you send this person?
What, Doc?
Was it just one so far?
Wait, Doc or Sniper?
Who's Sniper?
Sniper War 10 inside of the YouTube chat at the moment.
A murderer, father. I'm an assassin. What the difference is that one's a job and the other's mental illness.
What?
What,
What,
mate?
mate?
That's so much memories.
Oh, dear God. All right, so.
That
What do you
game
think?
brings back so much memories with my ex-friend and stuff.
Oh, my God.
To answer your question earlier, I think you saw what I typed earlier, but I misspelled it. To answer your question, yes, that picture is me as Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly.
Ah, nice.
Is that a movie or?
No, it's a TV show that
Kind of
shouldn't
both.
have stopped.
It started out as it was a TV series, and then Fox decided to cancel it after the first season because they were afraid of the budget being too much, and then they closed off the entire franchise with a movie called Serenity.
And how's that play well?
The sad thing was the fact that it was actually super successful. So Fox messed up.
And they can't
So
really
the
bring it
movie
back
did,
since all the
Inferior?
people, right?
What's
So
the
the
question?
movie did. So the movie did Inferior or?
No, I mean is that the movie did draw in all the fans from the show, but the show itself was very successful actually in terms of popularity and became a
Like a cult classic. Hey, do you remember that like dinosaur sci-fi show they had?
I heard about that.
Where they gone to the
what's
past?
what's the plot?
The plot is that the future's
It's- I
messed
think
up
it's supposed to
again,
be-
and they actually
I
have
think
to
it's
go.
supposed to be the future.
Yes, they're in the future. They get a portal to a past where dinosaurs is. They set up camp there to like send resources to the future and bring more people back to the past too.
I don't. Is it a live action?
Yes,
I know
it's
what you're
live
talking
action.
about, but I forgot the. Yeah, I know
No,
what
I
you're
don't
talking about,
know.
but I forgot. I remembered it though. There's just I think someone by the name of Sunbright Productions.
I need to-
Who is famous for the Abandoned series. He actually did an overview / review of that show, but I haven't seen the video in a long while.
Wait a minute. Hang on. I
Terra
just noticed a
Nova,
big
that's what
plot
it's
hole.
called.
Huh?
Terra Nova,
First of
that's
all,
what it's
what-
called.
Okay, I never heard of Terra
Yeah.
Nova, but I just noticed a big plot hole. Go to the past to take resources they need from the dinosaur land,
Yes,
right?
but it's a temporal rift to a
Yep. That's
alternate
the one.
time.
That's the one, right?
was about to say, just like, we need the resources, so we're gonna take it from the past so we can use it now. What?
Like, one thing that they could do is, like, that's one thing people should do when they have a situation like that is stockpile like crazy from the future, bring it to the past, and then, like, keep on, like, like, making duplicates, unless, of course, you know, bad things happen when those duplicates touch each other, you know? And if not, then you're good. You're really good.
Yeah, like, if time travel's ever invented, which it never will be, I honestly, never travel to the past, always travel to the future, because there's no consequence. Everything that happens in the future will happen no matter what. Anything you do in the past could actually alternate and cause a paradox.
I remember that, like, 3D game they had where, like, it freaked me out when I was little, because, like, I didn't have any instructions for it, and at one part of the game, when you actually get back home, you don't have your time suit on, and because of the time flux going on, you're erased from existence because you didn't get to a certain place in a certain time. And it, like, messed with me so very bad.
Yeah, that's the one.
What?
The Terra Nova series that you trying to remember. Yeah, executive produced by Steven Spielberg, and yeah, yada yada yada.
A funny thing, actually, when you mentioned humans living in World of Dinosaur Land, I was going to respond with Dinotopia.
Oh yeah, Dinotopia.
I was going to say Jurassic Park.
Or, oh my god, Steven Spielberg, no wonder.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what it is. It was the Journeyman project. That's the game that I'm talking about right now. Let's see. And it was
I
all
have yet to watch Fallen Kingdom.
Games and movies. Me and a friend of mine are working on a little comedy skit that we might be uploading on YouTube this summer if we have enough time. It's going to be okay. You know who Tommy Wiseau is, right?
Yep.
Yeah, everyone. He's pretty much a meme
You're
at this point.
Let's see. You're breaking my heart, Lisa. I think that's it.
I haven't seen The Room, but he's pretty much a meme at this point.
Now, how many of you guys are familiar with David Cage?
No, I don't know about that. That's a movie?
No, David Cage is a director/writer who is behind many film-like games, including Indigo Prophecy, Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Now, here's the thing why I'm bringing this up is because me and Logan realized how David Cage, or how French pronounce it, David Cage, and Tommy Wiseau are very much alike in the sense that they're both very passionate people who want to make personal films or just films that they really want to make. The cause don't realize the big errors in the writing. They even talk similar. So we decided to make a crossover.
Oh boy.
Tommy Wiseau kind of looks like freaking Gene Simmons.
Which makes it like, what if David Cage wanted to make a...
The Room? A video game?
Yeah, what if David Cage...
Oh yeah, they do have a video game of The Room. It was pretty good. Flash game on let's see, what do you call the Flash website? Newgrounds, yes.
I'm talking
It was like an RPG.
What?
Yes, they had the Room RPG.
You're fucking with me?
No, it's real. Matter of fact, I want to pull it up now.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I forgot.
It's time to play the Room RPG, even though we're supposed to be animating right now.
What the fuck?
Here we go! We're gonna play the Room RPG! Now we're a Let's Play channel, oh my god!
What the fuck?
We're gonna have some fun today! We're gonna play the Room! Yep, this is happening. This is the thing now. This is gonna be a thing.
And Tommy Wiseau dressed up as the ending of Mario from the ending of the second game of Mario 2. What the fudge?
Wait, can I see it on the live stream? Because it's not appearing there.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not faded in yet because I'm like, you know, fixing the screen size and everything.
But oh gosh, what's it? But it's not. It's so obvious though that David Cage wants to make movies in the sense that one of his first games, Indigo Prophecy, when you're in the main menu, the start game, it says start movie.
Huh.
Like,
It's interesting. Oh, darn it! It had a full screen option all along. Why am I even doing this?
in case you're wondering how David Cage talks, he talks like this. Hello, I'd like to introduce you to my main character, Kara.
Oh dear God.
Did you hear that, Kara? Like, he talks...
Did you say, like, Kara? Like from... From, let's see, what do you call it? Undertales? Yes, Undertale. Is that the way he actually says it? Move out of the way.
Who would pronounce it? David Cage or Tommy?
Tommy, I guess.
No, but work, says Sniper War. We're gonna work after this. First we're gonna play just like maybe 5 minutes of this. Dear God, it's just glorious.
Let's just focus on what's important here.
Aww, but Johnny was so Stephen's angel. Look at it. Look at that glorious bitmap art.
Put work into this. What?
Look how much work they put into it. I mean, look. Oh, it's too loud.
What's that movie even about anyway?
Let's do the voice acting for Tommy. Should we all do it?
Oh dear God.
Go, guess.
What was that? An earthquake?
Whoa,
how I can tell. Okay, guys, I'm going to ask you something. Here's how I can tell when I'm in sync.
Okay.
Right? He just said, "Holy crap, Johnny! Did you feel that?"
Yeah.
How late am I?
Right now, okay. I'm gonna like press it again. Let's see how long it takes.
The text just changed. I'm super late.
All right, so it's like about 12 seconds or 13 before you get to it. But like, let's get back to work for now. Like, we'll like play games in a bit. For now, I want to focus on the comic stuff. So, you saw like the script in the chat, right? What?
What's the room even about anyway? If I'm afraid to ask.
The plot is
cheating on Johnny throughout the entire film while her mother tells her to stop.
Wait, what?
On this football.
What?
What? Explain from the beginning.
It's about Tommy's future wife, Lisa, cheating on him with his best friend, Hank, for the entire film while Lisa's mother is trying to tell her to stop.
Okay, so her mom is trying to tell her to stop cheating throughout the whole film. And, of course, Johnny Wiseau finds out that she is cheating later on in the film. Is that right?
I
Guess. I'm not kidding. There's like 5 scenes of her sleeping with Hank.
Oh, boy.
The fudge.
Every single time, Hank is like, wait, what's happening here? Shirt off.
Alright, right now I'm like, I'm gonna like mute my, let me see if I can get everything kind of separated a little bit. Let me see. Alright, so I got the audio separated. Like right now I'm trying to like separate the audio while I'm trying to like get the voice clips from the recording for you, Nathan. So I can go ahead and, like, have it just set up. Let me see how I'm going to do it.
Wait, what?
Sniper War.
You know,
yeah, you can make fan art if you want.
Fan art? What? Fan art? Oh, that's fine.
Sniper is saying he wants to make fan art.
No, we can't. We can't have fan art. Fan art. We'll just like.
He wants to make fan.
Like, jokes
fans
aside, though,
fun.
like the kind of weird thing that I actually kind of discovered on the original video for Dust Dawn is that for some reason they went through the whole video and manually claimed it. So the only thing that's in there that they could possibly be claiming is the little statue of Celestia in there, and they can't. You can't claim a video for that because of creators' comments. That's like
I just realized.
What?
Shenton, sorry.
What did you realize?
I'm thinking back to Dust Dawn and how it has a lot of potential, but it also has a lot of silly moments, obviously.
Yes, but every animation is sometimes silly at times.
Thinking, okay, wait, did any of you guys do the voice for?
I
who
have
was the-
not. I haven't worked on Dust Dawn. I actually really discovered that when one best friend of mine recruited me to the connections with Windrio back in 2012, and that's how I know about Dust Dawn. So no, I haven't worked on it.
Who was the blue main character? Who was the blue main character that was introduced at the beginning? He was trying to.
He was
Sea Breeze, if I'm not
Breeze, I
mistaken.
believe, maybe.
He talks very surprisingly much like Cage more than Tommy Wiseau, but still very awkwardly. Where it's just like so cool. I love the snowy hill during Lesser wrap up.
You know what? Let's like.
What's the ethnicity of that voice actor, anyways?
Well, I don't know because we had different people. Oh, it's Seabreeze. It was different people in the group, but like the core group that started it all was in France, and they were of course getting public people to do voicing and stuff like that. So I don't know exactly who did that particular voice. I had to look down in my data sheets and stuff. Let me look. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, because a lot of people sound really, really freaking weird, with the exception of
not weird, just not
Dusk and
English.
Yeah, not English. Yeah,
which we're not going to go deep into that. Let's see. New interlude. No.
English.
No, please don't say that word. It burns. Let's see. See, I'm trying to like find those data sheets where it tells like who did what. Let's see, public relations. No. Where is it? See, that's the only thing. Oh god, I'm definitely going to have to clean my drive and get it all sorted out because I see like 3 different like interludes, and I'm going like. It says like that's a good impression.
Remembered something for you guys during your free time.
Oh?
Have Amazon Prime.
I don't have it anymore at the moment.
I don't have it
free
either.
Prime, but you can find it on YouTube, I believe, or somewhere. It's not too high of a price if you want to rent it or something. But one film that's definitely worth watching, especially with friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically an alternate The Room.
Oh?
These people know it's a silly movie and they're not taking it seriously.
Oh, I think oh yes, I found it. Yes. I found the shot chart. Now I can actually see which parts I did. Let me see. Matter of fact, where am I? Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a copy of this just in case. Okay, let's see. So, let's look up for Winryu. Where's the search button at? Darn you, where is the search button? Fine. There it is. Alright, match. Let's see. No, I don't want to replace all of them. Match case. Hey, stop warping around, please. Alright, so I might actually have to download this. Oh, cool.
I've been going through one of the longest downloads for some weirdest reason ever.
No.
On Steam, there was a patch for a DLC that I do not have.
Mm-hmm.
In gigabytes. It's taking like 10 hours to download, even though it's going at 700 kilobytes a second.
Do you have like your like do you have it like where it's slowed down or something?
Slow. In fact, it's going pretty fast, relatively. The weird thing about it is the fact that just how massive the size of a patch is for a DLC that I don't even have downloaded.
Oh boy. Oh no, he never did actually reply to that. I don't think. A matter of fact, let me look in there. I really doubt he did, because I looked into messages and I didn't see anything. Like, you know, sent, but... And now, like, you know, messages is gone, unfortunately. Because YouTube took it away, even though they made it where it's deep inside of the GUI of the website, instead of, like, being right where you pressed your actual icon on YouTube, go like, oh, my messages...
Which, no.
On this account, like I sent to...
Is one problem is the fact that I've been working on a brony singing collaboration in which a whole bunch of bronies can get together to sing for one particular song. And the big problem is the fact that I've been messaging I've been sending to all of the people I sent it to are probably gone at this point, or soon going to be, since they're removing it, which makes it very frustrating as to I have to contact them through Twitter with simple tweets that barely even get any notice.
Well, you can always, like, send them emails, even though, like, I barely look at my own emails, but I've been trying to get better at that.
The emails are just for business. This is more of just a fun project than anything to do with payment.
No, like, no. What I mean by that, since that's your only almost option at this point, besides Discord and other means, if they even have them, yeah, that's the actual thing about... Oh, Matt... Oh, I forgot about something. Hey, did you know that they have this, like, weird kind of message thing that's built into YouTube somewhere? But
Nope.
only certain people have it?
Oh.
Like, okay, so... It's basically kind of like a PM messenger type of thing that's built in. Yeah, it's either email or Discord these days, or maybe Twitter. But yeah, they actually have this secret feature that I'm gonna guess they're kind of gonna roll out since Messenger's gone, even though it's their fault. And by the way, I kind of regret not being able to make this video where you could back up your messages that was still there. But like every single day, I would try to do that. Something would come up, whether it be a barbecue or emergency or something else, so I could sit down and edit the video and have it posted, just something simple saying, hey, you can back up your message data if it's something important to you. Because the first time around that they actually did Google Plus and then made it where you couldn't have your old messages and you had to manually save them yourself, even though they could have just emailed them to you. You shouldn't have to go their extra steps because they're changing their website all the way around and deleting your messages. That's their own problem that they should fix themselves automatically. But anyway... Now they did it again without any option to back up your messages. But it's fine because I backed up what I could. I just saved the page and go, okay, I'm going to, like, open these all up, look at all my sent, so I can, like, have it archived. So if I need to contact these people, then I can.
Yeah, but, like, so yeah, like, that actually does sound pretty useful. It's just, like, this hard thing, though, is the fact that I am trying to message all these people as tweeting is really the only option, since messaging YouTube is not available and the email itself is set for only business, so I don't want
No. That's just what they have on there. Like, on YouTube, that's a default text that they have on that particular page. So you can just send them an email through that, and there's nothing wrong with it. So you can just go ahead and do that.
The thing is also, I did email some people for a try, and I'm getting very few responses. And that is the frustrating thing, is the fact that I'd rather get a no than no answer.
Voice acting department. It's a dog. It's a doggo. What sort of doggo is it? Hello.
No idea.
And then E7 is gone. Like a thunderclap. Like, right now, I'm trying to, like, think of which is the kind of best way to go about kind of sketching out the comic itself. Because, like, I'm stuck on the other parts of, like, the voice acting, which I can just, like, do mastering after that. So, I need to... Let me just look at the plot. As a matter of fact, that's what I wanted to ask both of you. What do you think of the plot in general, and what should I add? Also, one thing that I'm going to be doing is for Doc's voice... He is going to be... I'm going to use Microsoft Sam for him. Since he didn't give me his voice. And it's been like 3 months or something. Or 2 months. And it's his own fault. Yeah, some simple sketches probably the best bet, Sniper. Let me see. Maybe I should open up Krita too at this rate. Darn it, I'm so rusty art-wise. It's not funny, but... If I keep on doing this daily and, like, practicing, then it should be not as bad. Where is it? No, I don't want to open up manga. Where are... Matter of fact, let me just type it in. Krita. No, I don't want to uninstall Krita. There it is. Why is it not... Let me put this here. Alright, so, like, I might, like, focus in Flash and just kind of sketch it out in there, even though I'm not very good at, like, not making solid drawings yet. I feel like I'm rusty art as well, need to do some art at least once a week. Yep, you need to get on top of that, otherwise it will rust out of your head, but thankfully the human brain's quite powerful and will try to actually get to the restore points that you want it to be, though you still have to work for it. Let's see. Why am I making this box? Am I, like, messing with perspective? Alright, let me make a new blank keyframe. I'm going to have to learn the actual, I'm about to learn the actual shortcut keys all over again. Because I don't remember them all. By the way, Nathan.
What?
What do you think of the story in general?
The one where the cartoonists are turning into characters?
Yes, this is like kind of afterwards, and then like we'll try to get back to the beginning and then keep on going forward. That's kind of the big project with these small projects.
I guess it's good.
You know, something kind of simple to start up with. Until I can, like, see how, like, the workflow would go when I'd say, like, hey, Nathan, I need you to, like, draw this part, because, you know, like, my anatomy is crap. It's so very bad. I think that I actually made a T-Rex out of actual bunny. It looks amazing, but it's so horrifying at the same time. Let me see.
And whenever it comes to writing for me, I usually... Like, a lot of the time I think more about writing up the world than writing up the story.
Yeah, that I kind of did that with one original project of mine.
Oh, Minty's up for the actual chaos. Hooray. This should be fun. Let's see.
Minty root.
Let's see.
This, I didn't know.
Yes. If you want to type, that's okay. I don't know if she can hear. He, she.
Alright, let me see.
Ah, shoot.
Phone. Voice chat on phone. It's too noisy.
Hey, D7. Hey, Dimension.
It's electric. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Uh-huh.
I can't even remember its name right now for some reason. It's Daydreamer. But of course his name is Doughboy123X. Let me see. Where is his name? Where is he? Where
It's
is he?
Caesar Light, and he's with
I
me.
still don't like. Oh wait, what do you mean he's with you?
I have him in my contacts.
No, like I was saying, like I thought he was in like some separate chat or something. Like you know, like in two
Talkative.
called at the same time. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. He's online, so
Yeah,
yeah.
I did at one time.
Mentor is very confused
I
at the
think
script
that was Skype of like a
Very
long
much.
ass time ago.
by pretty much everything.
We're Minty. We're doing a script, and one of the ideas was.
Well, he can't hear you. Like, well, unless
He
he's watching
can't?
the stream.
Is it? Is
I-
Minty? Is she? A
Decreasing-
he?
Besides decreasing it-
no,
Which-
I'm not.
which
I'm
is
not
the-
even going
for
into
reals,
that. Nope,
though, the
nope,
site's
nope.
kind of
Not touching
decreasing
that.
those
Nope.
Numbers, honestly.
That
Just
is
wanted to confirm
Pandora's
gender.
box. That is Pandora's box. I'm not doing that.
Just want to know the
Any
gender.
questions?
All right. So,
Last I checked, it was a he.
yes.
What do you mean by
Well, we are currently.
Ah,
Let's see. What is that word? We are currently. What do you call it when you actually are not transferring something, but
oh my god,
actually
yeah.
channeling? Yes.
Yeah, I actually saw that. I really don't know what the fuck is.
Like I was gonna like, even though I don't use these bad words, I would be quite perturbed if I needed to.
Too much political correctness. That's basically it. That's basically it. That's it. Fucking political correctness.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not with what you're typing.
What do you mean?
Channeling chaos.
Yes, channeling chaos.
Thing where it's like, is that an anime thing?
No, it's just the simple fact of how random just starting to stream up, just actually bring people in, just actually going ahead forward without any mind of any particular quality consequences of doing so. We're just going to have fun. We are just going to animate or do whatever we want, within reason, of course, and go forward.
Okay. I thought when you typed you meant
That aardvark I'm
like
trying to
we're
make it
channeling
into
the
a comic
chaos
book
power
series.
between ourselves. We are holding hands.
Yeah.
We're doing that
Chaos.
too, through the internet. We are definitely doing 4K. Warhammer 4K. We are
Much
definitely just channeling the Chaos Gods.
Yeah. It's like
Oh boy.
like
Hey, Timmy.
with an S. Smutly. Smutly. Yeah.
Matter of fact, I hear something in the background, but I don't know where it's coming from. Let me see.
What does it sound like? Footsteps?
What did I miss?
No, like talking, and I'm wondering, like, where is
No.
that? Where is that coming from?
What did I miss?
Oh, I know what it is. It's from this video I have in the background that has Nathan's voice acting in it. I was wondering what that was. It was messing with me so very bad. Let's see. I was thinking, like,
So what did I miss?
what did you miss?
Not much, really.
Let's see. So, Tradley, what are
Okay.
your thoughts on the script? Like, what could be improved on it?
Where's the script? Oh, yeah. Where's the script?
All right. It's like in the chat in here. Well, yeah, it should be. Yes. But yes, that's an actual good question to ask. Like, what content does he make, actually? Even though that general kind of, overview type of thing is good, too, that I posted. Let's see.
I mean, the whole of be yourself
Oh.
and make sure good and make your good content and don't worry about being popular. Just focus. Like, to me, more like to focus more on the content itself than rather how much content I make.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
the
who
actual
we
thing.
talking
The
about?
quality. Temmie, based on Undertale, asked like, "Hey, do you have any YouTube tips on how to reach 80 subs?" Okay, he makes gameplay videos
Temmie
with
makes
friends,
gameplay.
so he's a
Nice.
let's player. So essentially, like one thing you need to do is like, play some popular games that you like. You have to make sure you like it, otherwise you're wasting your money.
Oh, sorry.
And games that might, well, like for me, for my personal channel, I did let's plays and stuff until like I had to kind of let it go for now. And now that I have internet back and everything, I can start kind of doing stuff again, whether it be animation or let's plays or whatever else I review. But like right now I have like one like 130 something subscribers, I think, and I barely make anything right now. So I think that's kind of cool. But anyway, it really depends.
But also, how you commentate is more important than the quality of the mic. But a good or decent quality mic also helps.
Yes, for example, if all you hear when someone's commentating is then it's not gonna be good unless like you're doing it ironically in some way. Maybe like, for instance, say if you were playing a scary game, and of course like your mic freaks out. You edit it where it looks like it's freaking out every time you see something, maybe like that. But if it's just kind of poor altogether, then that's something you really wouldn't want to do, really. Just try to, get a decent mic. It can just be one of these gaming headset mics, as long as, it's pretty clear. And you kind of know what you're doing, kind of getting the audio out. Let's see, cause I edit the videos. Okay. Not real let's play. Oh, he edits the video he plays with his friends.
Oh yeah. Also, the games themselves being popular. Popular games can also help. They're like more recent games that come out and not too dated. But at the same time, there can be some nostalgic games or some aren't too popular that you can play that will help also stand out instead of having it be one of the many, like say, oh, a person playing Grand Theft Auto 5. I'll definitely find that amongst the millions of other videos. Like, it can still be good and you can still get good responses, but if you're looking for people to notice, you can try to go for some of the less overplayed games.
By the way, Nate, Bradley, what were your thoughts on the script, if you got to read it?
Very random.
Not the point. But, what do you think of the randomness in general? Do you think I should ramp it down, make it more subtle? Truthfully, if like, I can't remember his name right now, but
Well, when it comes to something like that, there's not really much I can really say. If something is just crazy nonsense, then well, I can't really argue against that. Just go for it.
sounds about right.
I'd have to see it in a more completed state in order to really critique something like that for as little credibility as I have on that sort of thing.
Do you think we could actually put it through our writing processor, maybe?
Isn't it already done?
Well, yes, it's done, but we can always see about a better version. But I don't want to get stuck in that. Oh, it's not good enough. We can't produce this yet. It's trash. Throw it away. That is a bad place to be.
Hmm.
Let's see. The other thing to think about is what?
It was a long silence.
Clickbait is silly. Clickbait is a silly thing.
Yeah,
Unless with exception, if the clickbait is actually real.
What clickbait are you thinking of?
Like Temmie inside the chat saying, like, do you agree with clickbait when it comes to when you're making YouTube videos? I don't particularly like it
it's not a
at
bait
all.
and switch.
Yes.
As long as it's not a bait and switch.
Like, for instance, I saw a video recently saying 7 stars that aren't like stars anymore or dead, and the first person on there is let's see, not Eddie Murphy. It's let's see, what's the name of that guy? Urkel. Like he's dead or something, and then we look in the actual video, and he's not anywhere in it. I don't like bait and twist like that.
Yeah.
When I see your icon, and I want to see that particular data, and I don't find that data in your video, then you have done something wrong. For example, let's say you're playing Fallout 4, and says ultra mega like a Deathclaw raid or something, and like have like a Deathclaw in strike position or something. Oh, Tritrot's in here too. Right now we're doing the metacomic of like us doing a meeting and just nonsense happening. I might actually try to do a very very silly short animation based off that script that you sent, and just do it almost like paint tools, like paint style, almost like what do you call that comic that's only drawn in paint and people like it? Homestuck? Yeah, Homestuck.
Or
I might do it like that.
I guess. No,
Is that thing still relevant?
Yeah, it's still relevant. I believe it is. I don't really know. Like I remember.
I believe it's not.
You don't think so?
I don't think it is.
Tritrot, we're not animating right now. We're discussing over things for the several projects we have worked out, including like the comics and such.
Well, I'm animating, kinda. Well, more doing like the storyboard stuff at the moment, anyway. Let me see. Let me see if Homestuck's still relevant. Why am I getting sidetracked like this? I should be like drawing right now, darn it. Let me see. Main storyline concluded as of 2016. Wait, what? They stopped?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just sent the live stream to one of my friends. He might be checking it out later. Good job.
How long do you intend to run this stream?
Pardon?
How long do you intend to run this stream?
Probably either maybe 1 more hour, and that's it.
Okay.
High tempo.
The recent game in Homestuck style. What? Oh, wait, they have a game now?
Apparently.
The game.
Homestuck game.
game. It's about a bunch of people playing a game that you interact with.
Oh dear God, is this meta? Are we going meta now? Wait, we're already going meta.
Do not know the level of meta that and chaoticness that Homestuck is. Every single episode is made up on the fly, and it's like so long that if you read it for 2 hours a day, you'd be reading it for 2 years.
Wait, really? No. Webcomic, it can't be that long. That I've like chewed
yes,
through
it is.
webcomics.
Oh, yes, it is.
If you're making up a story on the fly as you go along, you can make it go on for as long as you like.
So are we thinking
like
are we
how
thinking about
Marvel
The
and DC
Simpsons
does
right
it.
now?
More like Marvel and DC when.
They don't make it on the fly. They kind of reuse the same like plots, except making it different. Well, sometimes. I'm only interested in games with loot boxes. Are you, Tritrot? Are you sure about that? Okay, I'm gonna like put that into my actual like animation folder.
I'm guessing you won't want to play Battlefront then. That game's removed those. But the same.
I wish they actually made the Battlefront they're supposed to make, because it was so very good, the original one, and a new one that they were supposed to make.
It personally hurts me to see EA being so excited about how we're finally getting it right, and every time they do that, they have to get up on stage and mention, "Sorry, we thought we had it right, we don't." That nearly every year is really hurtful because they keep making these mistakes.
The same mistake. It's almost kind of like
Yeah.
Yahtzee says a lot. Let's see. We're stuck in an industry where it never learns anything. Tee hee hee.
I love that jingle.
What jingle?
What crossed their mind into thinking that no one would be complaining
The jingle
about
that like Yahtzee says
That-
at zero punctuation. We're stuck in an industry that never learns anything. Tee hee hee.
It's his jingle for his series of videos where he talks about a part of video game history and see how that applies to how much we have learned from that, or rather have not learned from that.
I'm Poochie.
Let's all laugh in an industry that never learns anything. Tee.
Alright, let's see. Alright, this meeting has come to order. Let's see. Alright, this meeting has come to order. It's come to my attention. Of course, Doc interrupts me. Which he does usually sometimes.
Wait, you talking right now?
Yeah, I'm
via IM?
No. I'm like kind of reading out the script, kind of mentally trying to think of how the scene will look like for this particular first script. Let's see. I mean, first comic block. Let's see. So I guess maybe a zoom in from a window, maybe. Let's see. I almost want to actually open up a SketchUp so I can just like make buildings in there and kind of like experiment that way. So maybe like a simple window and a zoom in shot. Yeah. Let's see. So we got a window. Let me make another layer.
Imagine it being the elements of harmony were obtained by loot boxes?
Dear
How would that work
God.
for a show?
Okay, so we got more animation ideas that I'm definitely going to make happen now.
That's what the crystal box from the tree was all about. It was a loot box.
We are the crystal
Good for your
box. We'll
You
always
unlock new
save
skins
the
for your
day.
crystal castle.
Ah, that show. That show's still relevant by
What?
any chance?
What you mean, Steven Universe?
Yep.
It's still running. Yeah. Still,
Somewhat,
people are
yeah.
still
There's still
making
people
gem
watching it. They're still
sonas,
talking.
but now they're making cup
So
sonas.
amazing.
We are doomed. They have now made cup sonas. It's almost like
Are
Sonic.
they? I haven't seen any actually. If that's the case.
Oh, you haven't seen any
What do you
cup
mean by-
cup
What's
sonas?
cut soda? What the heck? What
Do you
the
really
heck
want
are
to
you
know what a cup soda is?
Yeah.
A cup soda?
A cup
I'm
sona.
surprised you don't know.
Soda.
I don't,
I already know. can already guess what that is.
Oh my
Is
god.
that those plastic
I don't know
soda
what that is. I really don't know. I'm so confused.
Have you ever seen
soda cups
Cuphead?
people have at parties?
Yeah, why?
They made cup sodas, like fur sodas and like Sonic sodas and freaking
Oh,
pony
Cuphead
sodas.
OCs.
Oh my god. It's
I just never knew there was a term like that. So
Well,
yep.
There you go.
Coach
There you
cup
go.
sodas.
Like all the cup sodas. Look at that.
Everything.
It's glorious. Look at what's this edgy stuff
That's a
here?
12-second delay. Also, ever heard of Pony de Pon? Who's Pony de Pon?
no idea.
Oh god, they have food sodas now. Please no. Please no. Is that Bendy? Is that Bendy as an actual beverage? Why is this a thing? I'm turning back. I'm turning back right now.
Super look forward to Cuphead DLC. Try it. Sure about the new character
Pony
though,
de
because like it
Pon.
looks cool, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna add anything unless it has like some new ability. It probably has its own abilities actually. Now that I think about it, what makes me wonder is that does that mean it's gonna be 3-player co-op?
Possibly.
Let's see. It's Panel de Pon Tetris Attack with My Little Pony. No, I've never actually seen that. Do you have a link to that or something? I want to see that now. All right, let me see. So we zoom in. Everyone's kind of sitting down. Like, one thing I'm going to have to do later on, but, like, I need you to kind of do that for me, is kind of picture what would you look like, because you can change later on, down the line. What would you look like if you went into a haunted, like, well, not haunted, but a cursed animation studio that, of course, it was like $1 to purchase the whole thing. I should have kind of known better that there was something wrong with the place. And, of course, every single person who goes there is turned into a cartoon character, which can change later on. But what would you look like, basically? What character would you look like if you were just stuck there? Well, not stuck there, but more, you know, you're changed there, of course. But maybe like
But
you're...
there's a cartoon character.
Yeah, when you
person
go
who
in
doesn't-
there, you're turned to a cartoon character. When you actually go out, we'll see about it later on. But for now, we need to, like, know what will you look like in this meeting. What would you look like?
Okay, what kind of cartoon style are we talking? Are we talking any style, or are we talking a specific, like rubber bandy art style, like Bendy's was, or
Rubber
Like
hose.
flesh shirts.
Yeah, maybe rubber hose.
Rubber hose.
Yeah, rubber
rubber hose?
hose.
That's
Yeah.
and I don't know.
I'd probably be a scarecrow.
All right, so Scarecrow for...
I'll be a fox because I'm a degenerate furry.
Oh, dear God. Like... All right, so Crow for why? Tradley, yeah. What about you, Dimension? What will you
For
be?
my character,
Yes.
yeah, it's like
Well, I said scarecrow, but crow it works fine.
All right, so Tri-Trat wants to look like Vinyl Strike with an invert effect of it. We're gonna definitely kind of like do the thing of like how they did Sonic Forces, and we are definitely going to like do something very interesting with that.
Okay.
game design for Sonic Forces was so bizarre.
They say like, "Oh, I'm Sonic's best friend," like McSpeckle McPants, the cat.
Mix freckle mix.
Wearing the giant green skin tight suit that covers my eyelids. Who are you? Biggest fan, I think it's Sonic.
Sonic Heroes, Sonic Heroes. Let's see.
There was nothing else another back I know. Well, I'm next to you.
That's a weird freaking
Oh,
song.
man, the music in Sonic, like any game, is amazing.
Alright, so we got like a giant table here. And let's see.
Animal character for mines.
I'm definitely using a dragon now because I've yet to actually make a dragon for myself. But I found it funny that like the pony OC was was like originally someone else drew that, like all of a sudden because of we're like messing around, and like there's like about maybe 3 of them around, and there's even a griffin one. So maybe I'll just be, depending on the animation budget, which is going to be one of the jokes that I'm going to probably be doing throughout the whole thing. There's going to be like a little animation budget on the top right, and of course, like the animation budget is determined upon what the animation budget is and how many animators there are, which there's like only one at the moment, even though I could count like Tradley as one because he does know how to animate too, but like that's going to be an in joke throughout the whole darn thing. And of course, like
You know, it came to, like, design, like, although I've yet to have had any illustrations or anything for mine, I kept thinking about what mine would be. And for a while, I just kept going back and forth thinking how, no, that's too simple and forgettable. No, that's too much and a mess. And it occurred to me that it doesn't have to be a pony OC, considering how many people have different things, like they have dragons or griffins.
Mm-hmm.
I think my OC would be of a kind of a ghost pony one, or maybe, or a Wendigo or something like that.
Interesting. Let's see. I just want to look like he's number 10.
You know what? You could just make it a spooky ghost if you want to for my character.
A spooky ghost. Okay. Let's see.
Trying to be spooky but fails to be.
Swing, you sinner.
Toilet,
we need more
clogger
Yakko-Cs.
Okay, you guys remember the toilet clogger from Code and Kids Next Door?
Wait, who?
The Toilinator. That was it. Toilinator.
Oh dear God, the Toilinator. Like, I feel sorry for him because he's trying his best, but he's failing so bad.
Oh gosh, I broke the mic there. Anyway, so
Something like that.
I'm going to actually. I can't remember any of his lines right now.
The Toilinator of the ghost, in the sense where he has the potential to be spooky, and he tries to be, but most of the time
he's not.
He slips up a little.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
So
Let's see. What's
not that I see myself as a failure or any kind of depressing, give up on life person or anything like that. Shut up.
It's okay. Anyway, let's see. Zoom in. So let's see here. So I have to zoom this in. Let's see. Let me lock this layer. Okay, that's that layer. So wait, did I use the wrong layer? Let me see. Yes. So let me go in.
See, with 10 horns, 5 wings, and no personality. Oh, try tot.
Oh God! You know what? Now I remember a video that I have. Let me go pull that up. Let me go get that. Okay, so I need another. No, wait, that doesn't work. Let me see. No, I can. Oh yes, I can do it on the laptop. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Okay, let me try this. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Does anyone else have? Does anyone else have this involuntary mind? I'm reading the comments right now for the live stream, and I'm just seeing for the one of the Yakko-C. Does anyone else have the involuntary mindset where whenever they see yak in a sentence, they immediately read it in the yak voice?
Yakety yak. Don't talk back.
No idea, dude. I have no idea.
Let me see. So, how would I go about that? Matter of fact, why is this? Oh, that's the reason why. But it should be. Okay, this is how I'll do it. I'm gonna make a new window. See, the one thing that's about when you're actually. No, I cannot. No, I'm making it too complicated. I just have to do this. Why am I making it complicated for myself? So I switch over to the other account, and then I actually find a video, and then I switch back over, and then it's fine. Everything's fine. See, I'm trying to like look for this very, very interesting video of where I am bored when I animate, and it's not horrifying more than you're going like, what's with this thing with like 50 wings and everything else? Just is everything okay? Ah, there it is. And let's go and put it into here.
Who is that other animator who's like the alternate Forgalorga? I'm trying to remember.
Are you talking about Agril?
How they both had the obsession of just go bizarre crazy with the alicorn aspect. Basically that.
Well, Agril and Forgalorga, from what I've heard, are the same person. Agril, it just does some very cute slice of life style of animations, whereas I guess his more darker side, Forgalorga, makes just some really weird, bizarre, WTF kind of material.
All right, so
as for
okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say I can't really think of any other animators that really go nuts with the whole alicorn thing. I guess. I mean, you have to describe to me their style, because the only other animator that I can think of that really captures the original show's style is Brutal Weather, who is they're amazing, by the way.
If you wonder what they're working on right now.
I do wonder. I'm actually kind of concerned about one of their members, Igagok Pro Channel. He's one of their animators, and I've actually gotten a couple of commissions from him, but I am concerned. But I think he's also has been going through some struggles lately, but I haven't heard from him in a month, so I'm really trying to get back in contact with him.
By the way, did you get to see that animation, by the way?
Which one?
I just showed a bit ago.
Try to watch it. The situation is the fact that I have to always mute the stream, because since I'm 12 seconds behind, there's always the delay of the audio from the audio
Oh, it's
of
public.
YouTube.
Okay, so boop. All right. There we go. Like, put it in the
Right.
chat.
All right, I'm about to play it. Who's want to play it with me? We're in sync.
I'm watching it first.
Oh, I'm watching it first. I've hit play already. Notice the legs.
I was making a Sleipnir. You know what that is?
That's pretty funny.
The end song kind of sounds familiar.
The vid is beautiful. No, it's...
I know what that music is from.
Oh, you do?
The end music is from that one scene where the guy's walking away in the rain. And I don't know the film.
Oh yes, it's from the Hulk. Yes, that end theme at the Hulk episode.
You mean movie?
Well, movie. Alright, so I need to make this fade out, so alpha to 0%. And it feels like it's too fast, actually, though. And also, it's not, like, centered out. Let me see. Right there. That's better. Okay, so what's next? So, of course, this zooms in, too. And yeah, okay, so I got that. Alright, so this zooms in also. And then afterwards, it'll probably change shots afterwards. Alright, so I'll probably change shots after that. But I don't know, like, which way it would probably go. And then, of course, I'm going to have to use placeholders for the
Seriously, you
people in
have
there.
that thing?
What?
That emoji thinking thing.
Yes, it's still in there. It's still like it's still in frame 1. And this like weird Mario thing I've made. Matter of fact, I need to actually go ahead and save because that's the actual thing about any animator. You need to save. You need to save. Period. It doesn't matter what excuse you got. Let's see.
Okay, because of a delay on the live stream, when I hear you say like also the weird Mario thing, I was thinking, what are you talking about? And as soon as it popped up, oh god!
Yes. It's all for you. What did you think of the weird Mario thing?
Considering how wacky and lack of logic the Mario world has, I wouldn't say it's the weirdest thing I've seen.
Let's see. Alright, so we got the tables. Let's see, what would the next scene be? Probably maybe a close-up shot or something, I don't know. Let's look at the script a little bit and kind of go from there. Alright, so... Okay, so we would go to where Doc is, and I have no idea what he would look like. Maybe I should make him a cello.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, that sounds about right. They actually do have those rubber hose animations where, like, there's a whole music war, and that's what I might get inspiration from.
Oh.
You ever seen that animation before?
No.
What's it called?
Let's see.
Be more specific.
Let me see.
Rubber hose. I'm trying to think. That sounds familiar. Is it a real animation or like something
it's a real
that was recent
animation
from the fans?
It's a real animation. It's Silly Symphony's
It's like
Music
it's an
Land.
actual classic animation.
Yeah, it's Silly Symphony's Music Land.
I think I've seen it.
That's what I'm gonna get some inspiration from that. I'm gonna like look at this video and just kind of. Oh God, it's. Yes, he is definitely going to be one of these, maybe, depending. Let me see what would be a good fit for him. All right, so of course he likes making music. That's a given. So he let's see, yeah, cello might be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make him a cello. Dear God, why can't I art, though? The Isle of Jazz. I almost kind of want to have, like, an animation to decide playing in the live stream. But I don't know, like, the bad side effects of doing that.
A lot hinte zo? Is all me.
Oh yeah, I remember Music Land. I watched this a lot when I was a kid.
This page cannot be translated. Let's translate that, shall we?
Hang on a second, let me look at this.
I custom when I. That's what it translated into.
Oh.
Elephant. Okay, so Tempo Kill wants like was saying like an elephant. Like, you know, like we might like matter of fact, let me keep saving this up so I can just like have this kind of archive. So I say like, okay, like just have people in the background saying like, hey, you got in here, like you're here. Alright, let's see. Alright, yes. So I need to actually see what cello Doc will look like, and of course this is gonna be interesting. Let's see.
There are so many adult jokes people could make with this. It's so on the animation that you sent us, like,
What do you mean?
you don't see them.
See what?
could make with like the whole idea of instrument relationships.
Oh dear God. Yes.
Appreciate your fingering.
It was an NC reference. I wonder what he means by NC
That joke for
reference.
Pete's sake.
I don't get it, unfortunately. Let's see. Silly symphonies. Alright, so I'm gonna look at this, like, the Queen cello. And of course, let's just, like, practice making cellos. Of course, this is, like, too big. And the screen... Matter of fact, my actual document's way too small. Let's see. Let's do, like, 1280 by 720. I mean, jeez.
I want to do the barbecue, but it's damn hot. I want to do the barbecue, but it's hot, yeah.
There we go. Now we got a lot more room. Okay, so...
Okay,
I need to actually save this as a secondary one. Save as. Comic FLA2. I really should be doing this in, like, Open Studio instead, because I don't want, like, this to be locked behind. Oh, I've lost my Macromedia software, and it's like, of course you can't barely re-download it without, like, maybe getting viruses with it, unfortunately. So I'm glad I have a backup somewhere, in some hard drive somewhere. But anyway, I don't want to have to do that again. Like, go ahead and find it. So we have, like, a Velopius, like, cello body. For some strange reason. But I guess that's probably what... Matter of fact, where is the king for the cello land, if there is one? Because, like, I know there's, like, a king in the jazz land. Oh, I forgot the plot. I forgot the actual last part of the plot. Yes. Wait, that actually gives me a very, okay, yeah, there are male cellos. Okay, let me see. With the long noses, so I got a good example now. Okay. Like, right now I'm, like, sketching on paper, so I can just kind of get a feel for it really quick. With this green, like, pen for some reason. Alright, so, you know, they have cello bodies, and then they have, like, rubber hose legs. You know, not too complicated. And they have, like, little boots on, at least for the soldiers.
Imagery for the idea of instruments.
Oh?
Going full out on war.
Think of, like, if we had, like, a flown war with also the genres of music, too. Like, freaking... Think of Daft Punk. Like, think of just them coming in there, just messing with everything.
Mr. Skull's made some of those.
Wow, they have really thin faces. Matter of fact, I don't see the top of their heads, though. Oh, well, of course it'll be like the cello... Well...
It's the idea about how the violinist is racist against the trombones because they're small-minded with the small heads.
Wait, what? I don't know, really. Maybe that is, like, a back point that we don't know about when it comes to particularly this particular animation. Let's see. Alright, so I got, like, a sketch of the celloist, or whatever, with his helmet on, looking like it's from maybe Great Britain or something, maybe. Like, I remember that helmet style, but they wouldn't have that feather, though, from what I remember. Do they have a feather on their helmets? I've forgotten. Let's see. I love how I'm, like, doing this on paper instead of, like, digitally, because it's, like, a little bit quicker for me to kind of translate it later. Let's see. Yeah, this rubber hose style actually helps out a lot because I don't have to learn anatomy.
That got resolved quickly.
Yes. Alright, so I made a chiller person on paper. It's not exactly good looking. I don't even have the details in it of, like, you know, the strings or anything else. But it's something. Something.
A profile.
Yeah, profile. So, let me go ahead and make this smaller. So, let's see. So, I guess maybe a front picture of Mr. Cello himself. So, we got the seat as the background. And I guess maybe a 3/4 view of his face. You know, they have kind of long nose. At least the soldiers do, at least in that particular animation. So, yeah, they do have eyes, but yeah, their eyes are just hidden underneath that helmet, though. So, of course, he'll have his eyes there. Maybe, like, put that cap that he has on that pony on him to, like, cover up his eyes. Yes, I'll do that. Alright, so time for the cello body. Alright, we got, like, this vague cello body. I'm definitely gonna learn how to, like, shade and flash because it's a little bit of a different beast compared to when you're actually drawing with bitmap.
See a sniper war.
Oh, Sniper War's going? Aw. Alright, well, see you next time. Alright, so, so we get the front of the seat, I guess. That's leaning out. And, you know, his rubber hose legs over the front. Do you think he should be, like, really short since he's, like, instrument size almost?
Maybe. Sure.
Yeah, it'll be kind of short. Let me look at his hat. Oh, Tri-Trot's leaving too. Oh well. See ya soon, Tri-Trot. Alright, so let me look at his... I wonder if he even has his image on here. No, he doesn't even have his pony image on here. But I do kind of remember the style of hat. I think it was a French style of hat. Let me see. French hat. Yeah, it was I think it was a beret. Yeah, I think so. It was a certain type, though. Hopefully I'm not getting this wrong, but I believe that it was a beret. Yeah, it's a beret. And I got some good examples right there, so let's make his beret. And I need to actually learn how to zoom in some way. Let me see. Darn it, that's... No. Okay. That's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to, like, change the settings out so I can actually zoom in. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I can find a way to pinch zoom. If there's a way to get that working like it should. Google, tell me... Google, look up how to zoom in with your actual fingertips on Macromedia Flash 8. Of course, I'm not using that. I'm typing in like a normal person. Let me Google that for you. Zooming in with with magnifying glass. No, I need to actually see about... I wonder if they even have something for zooming in with touchscreens or not. Because Macromedia 8's kind of old, but... But it's not too old. Let's see, scrolling... I know Flash 6 used, you know, CX6 was working right, but I always, like, had that problem with Flash 8, but it was the only Flash that someone actually, like, they already had the new version, so they gave me theirs. I was going like, yeah, cool, hooray. So I was like, I have a legal copy of this, hooray, I don't have to pirate or anything. Let's see. Let's make that beret, shall we? So get like a thin kind of outline. This is a big old beret for a small thin head. Okay, so we got this like rough beret on his head. Okay. I guess the rubber hose arms. Maybe just like in his lap or something, I guess. Or maybe on the table. I guess on the table. Matter of fact, like, I can kind of cheat around. Not cheat per se, but more. There's a table in front of him, so we can't see the ref's body. It doesn't matter. It's not there. It's a disappeared. Let's see. I'll put his hands on the table, or in this case, little round spears. Yes, little spears right there. Alright, so he's there, he's talking or whatever else. So we can go to the next shot of after he talks about with his interruptions. Excuse me, yes. Why are we using this art style? That's the actual question. Alright. Well, Doc, it's because of the last meeting's budget relocation. And that's where we're gonna like kind of point to like the budget of the top right, I guess, for this shot. Let me see. What would the budget be, you think? What's a good fake animation budget to like go down from?
$2.
I'm not good with budget.
All right, let me
$2.
$2.
Okay, bye.
Let's see. Let me look at the Lion King right quick budget. The circle of life, and it moves us all. Let's see. Where's the budget? Where's the budget? Oh god, they're making a live action Lion King in 2019.
Is there any live action people?
I don't know. This is the most questionable
Yes, how are you?
decision they. Yes.
How is it going to work?
Yeah,
Unless they like use real lions, which would be kind of cool actually. If they actually that.
I highly.
Making
I
live
don't.
action everything now.
Like
Yeah, pretty much.
Like with Beauty and the Beast, it was kind of. I'm sad to say I haven't even watched it, but I feel like they probably was lazy.
It's the only one I've seen in theaters, and I somewhat regret that. It's probably the best one. Honestly, I think the biggest problem is that it's too much like the original, and whatever changes they made were completely unnecessary.
So essentially, it was only cosmetically changed.
There were some changes that I did kind of like, but at the same time, there was the plot holes, and there was really no natural flow.
No, there was no natural flow at all. There are many moments from the original that felt they would put in there just for the sake of it.
It was, I think the thing that made it feel unnatural is about the flow of character change and development, in the sense where they made these, like, characters would make these decisions or behave this way because this is the point the character feels this way, without having any natural or believable transition to it or segue.
It's kind of funny when you're actually thinking about these little details. Like, for example, I'm thinking about how am I supposed to animate the actual animation of the actual budget going down in Flash? And then, of course, you have to think about either doing it in, like, a video editor instead, some way, trying to learn ActionScript to, like, program it to do it that way, because manually animating that is... It won't be, like, the worst thing ever, but it'll be kind of, cumbersome. But not exactly, more like... You know, just choose random numbers going down to, like, change it from where it's going boop, 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 boop. Kind of like the health bars in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of what I'm going for.
Here's an idea as to how you can show it. You can basically like draw out the entire sketch of the graph of it going down, and then you can have a camera focus in very zoomed in on it, following the line as it's going down more and more, like a pan.
Like a. Hey, how about like how about kind of like a what's with these darn it, like like a light going off for each one, or it's going boom 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 and then 0. Like, let me give you an example of what I mean right quick. Layer 3, and that's what I'll put. Blank frame. So, like, we have, like, the glorious, like, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of cash. Let me see, 110,000, 100,000. Okay, so then we have the next frame, character keyframe, and then, of course, let's see, maybe this turns into a 3. I need to have a bigger eraser. This eraser is too small. I do not appreciate this. There we go. Make that into a 3. That's... No! That's the only thing I don't like when I had to switch between the eraser and the pencil. You know. It doesn't have separate sizes for each one. Alright, so 3, and then of course, it just goes straight to freaking 0. It's our keyframe. Alright, and delete that. Just make it 0.
Thank you for calling. Stay credit. Member of financial cooperative.
Oh yeah, that actually kind of looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that. That's probably how I'll do it. Alright, so I'm gonna like put that on a inside of a movie clip, so it doesn't like just sit around where it need not be. Movie clip graphic, okay, budget. Alright, so I made the budget clip, put it in there. Make sure to save, because bad things happen when you don't. So I used to remember that when you're animating, make lots and lots of saves and spare saves. Otherwise, bad things will happen, and you'll actually be animating for about 3 hours, and those 3 hours will be gone forever.
Game that allows you to save on the fly, whether it be, say, Fallout, Prey, or Black Mesa, or any games like those, I save scum the heck out of that. Any changes in projects as well.
Yeah. You need to learn to, like, just instinctively just be kind of cautious, going like, have I saved in the last 30 minutes? Have I? I made a breakthrough about 30 minutes ago. Flash could crash at any time. And I'll be left devastated.
Sometimes it's not even just a breakthrough, but you just don't want to have to go through it again because it's tedious.
Yep. It's kind of like when I was animating the stylus drawing itself, and I had to manually animate each frame individually to delete everything with a mask. It was horrifying because of how tedious it was. I could have just like made it where it was a giant eraser and like it made it a lot easier, but no, I wanted it to be like a regular eraser, just erasing it out. No, I didn't want it to be simple. Poor me, poor past me. Okay, cello. Let's see what's next. No. Where's the script? Right. Okay, so it changes over to me, and I have no idea if I want to use a dragon or not, because that means more parts to animate, or maybe maybe it's a part of the animation style of like maybe the wings or something else will say like out of budget or something. It'll just be outlines.
Wait a second, I also just realized.
Yes.
Project I mentioned a few minutes ago, or like a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Minty Root. I think that was one of the people I've been trying to contact.
Ah. Yeah, we know him, and I know him personally, yeah. Well, kind of personally, yeah.
Offline right now, so it's a bit too late to send in the message.
Let me see. So, first things first, I need to see about these keyboard shortcuts because that is starting to annoy me. Let's see. Zoom in is control.
I'll set it in just in case when he comes back.
Okay.
What happened?
Like he was saying, like he was gonna send like a Minty Root a message. Control numpad.
Is Minty Root watching this?
Not at the moment. He's out and about. He's not at home right now. Alright, so how to go about this? So I guess like a transition shot to just me in one part of the table, I guess. Let me see. Alright. Get my pin back. Go to maybe purple, maybe? Green? Greenish? Yes. Alright.
I think, unless if there's something else you want to ask or tell me, I think I'll drop out of the call. I'll still keep the stream open.
Alright, that's fine. For now, it kind of settled down. But later on, like, you know, if something really interesting happens, you'll probably hear in the chat. Or, like, in the stream itself.
Okay, yeah, okay. If you ever need to tell me something, just, signal me.
Alright. Thank you for joining us, by the way.
Alright, see ya.
Yeah. Alright, so I need your opinions on trying to make Dragonwind of all things. It's surprising to me. Considering what my name means on YouTube, which means Wind Dragon, I don't even know what to make my dragon look like. Let me look at rubber hose dragons. There's like Grim Matchstick is one rubber hose dragon we've seen recently.
Think of a dragon from Cuphead, the boss fight dragon around the castle.
Yeah, Grim Matchstick.
Yeah, Grim Matchstick.
Yeah. So I'll like kind of use him as like going like, okay, so that's what a rubber hose dragon looks like. Even though there's been ones in the past too, but I've forgotten what they look like. Grim Matchstick. This is not the fan art I wanted to see. Get this out of here. No! 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 Please, no!
What?
Have you ever heard of JJ the Jet Plane?
Oh, fuck.
You know!
Why?
Okay. The reason why, and I'll show you the stream, is because of this right here. This right here. Those freaking evil individuals to even remind me that JJ the Jet Plane was a thing. Why did they do this? Why did they do this? Horrible, horrible people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll see on the stream soon enough. Dear Lord. Why did they do this?
Life is like
that is sin.
Is it evil sin?
That's, yes, that is a sin that they should not have committed. Alright, time to look for cartoon dragons right quick. I'm trying to wonder if I should use Google or not. The results will be very strange on Google usually, though. I don't know if I'm mentally prepared for diving into Google's image search. Let's see, Rubber Hose Dragon. Oh, this actually looks pretty cool. Nathan, this kind of reminds me of, like, you know, some of your characters a little bit. So, I know it's like Rubber Hose, you know, characters, but specifically this one here. Where is he? Darn it, I need
here.
No, I don't mean like you. I mean the simple fact of trying to find a link to this picture that I found that looks good. Let's see. Copy image address. There we go. Like this one. Right here. This one right here kind of reminds me of your aardvark a little bit. Just a little bit.
Teeny bit.
You see it?
Yeah, I said I see it.
Oh. Darn, Rubber Hose is so fun looking right here. Alright, let me see. Rubber Hose Dragons. Let's see. From old cartoons. Matter of fact, I should probably look for old cartoon dragons. Probably my best bet.
You might get the creepy ones.
Creepy ones?
Like Dragon Tail?
Oh no, please. Everyone, no. We shall not. We shall not. We shall not. Matter of fact, what would you do if you were in a situation where you had a scale to go to freaking Dragonland? All things, what would you do with it? Let's see, Tempo Quill says lag. Let's see where Rose Dragon Rubbo's it. Well, they even have Team Rocket and Rubber Hose style. Let's see,
And make it double.
To protect the world from devastation.
It's in our nation, I think. I can't remember.
To unite all people in every nation.
Jesse!
James.
Yeah, that's the name! Seen the versus Ash from Pokemon?
The versus Ash? What do you mean?
Okay, you guys know about Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah.
I heard about it, but I never seen one video of them.
Series where it's Perfect Cell fighting all these different characters from animes.
Oh, dear
and one
God.
of the episodes was him fighting against Ash.
Oh. Oh, God.
And Team Rocket comes in and they're like, "We're here! We're queer! Get used to it!"
Oh, my God.
I'm on PlayStation. Sorry, Jesse. Sorry. Let's do the thing.
Like, you're cutting out, actually, right now. Let's see.
On the rest of the mic. Where do you hear me from? Left or right ear?
From both ears, where you're just, like, cutting out a little bit. Interesting. Like, right now I'm, like, seeing, like, the dragon from, what do you call it? Dragon Lair? You know, old arcade game, and also the dragon from, let's see, Sleeping Beauty, Maleficent, and all this other stuff.
Cell versus the Rainbooms.
So,
Wait, it's a DBZ versus... It's a DBZ Equestria Girls crossover?
Wait, what? Explain?
Live stream. There's a fanfic that's a crossover between DBZ and Equestria Girls.
Okay.
Is it that kids channel?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Like, send the link.
He said he read it.
Send the link now. I now want to see what this is. Oh, and he said he hasn't seen it yet. But he says he can't sing worth anything. Did you see his message? Oh dear God, I forgot. Oh. It's Kingdom Hearts 3, and one of the worlds is gonna be frozen. Oh. Oh no.
Doesn't look too bad.
Letting
You get to use
go.
no trees. That's an advantage for combat.
Puff the Magic Dragon. Yeah, that's not exactly a spell I'm probably going for. I wonder what's going on in the chat, matter of fact. The stream is lagging. I read a fanfic called Cell versus the Rainbows. But you already talked about that, but let me look at that right quick. Oh, it's a fem fiction. Matter of fact, let's see. How long has this been going? I might.
Give you guys a heads up, it's soon going to be noisy around the house, so you guys let me know if it becomes a bit of a distraction or anything.
Alrighty. Okay, that's pretty funny. Those actual moments when you're actually being washed by someone else. Darn, I can't even, like, get the second photo. Darn it, Twitter, why do you actually make it where it's hard to actually get a picture off of you? I wonder if they're doing that on purpose. I actually have to go into code to find the image itself. It's silly. Because I can't even select it directly. Where is it? Darn your actual gallery code. Get out of my way. I'm trying to find the link to it. User data? No, I don't need that. Where are you? Let me see. Let me hide this. Okay, it's definitely in that div element. Why am I, like, diving into code just for one image?
You can show it on the stream if you want.
Yeah. Let me do that. That's easier. So, right here, like those moments when Grandpa actually washes your head, and you're a cuphead. That is all.
Mason from Pie Masons of the Cuphead.
Oh, Pymations. Yeah, Pymations Cuphead was very funny. I liked that a lot. I liked what he did with it.
I really love the animation.
Yeah, it actually looked pretty close to
when,
the animation in the game.
A little bit.
Game, but just the art style.
I really wonder if
Overtone's
we're
art style
going to
still.
see Sheriff Todd Hayseed.
Let's see. In the days leading up to the Cell game, Cell faces off against its latest challengers, the DBZ-verse. Wait, what? Its latest challenger, DBZ-verse. The following is a non-profit fan-based parody. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super, all owned by Funimation and Toei Animation. Shueisha and Akira, oh my god, Akira Toriyama.
Support the official release.
Please support the official release. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Wait, what are those?
I'm on Dragon Ball Z.
Wait, say that again?
Last time on
Dragon
Dragon
Ball
Ball
Z.
Z.
Getting close.
Let me hear Dimension 7.
Time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god.
Vegeta.
That
Okay.
sounds so close.
Super Kami Guru from DBZ Abridged.
Oh dear God, Super Comic Guru.
All does it feel to be the bro. My voice is cracking up for some reason right now.
Nails, nails. I saw a bird.
Oh. Yes, sir. What do you want? About Canada. There's nothing to love about Canada, sir. No, I'm seriously the only place more boring than here. No. They don't like the voice.
Need to focus on art. My art.
I
That's fine. Like, he was, like, doing art before, like, I got him into the stream anyway. That makes sense. I'm about to probably, like, stop for a little bit so I can just take, like, an animation break. But what do you think so far of the stream? Because I had some fun with this. I liked it a lot.
This has been fun. I do like it is definitely a lot more. Streams are a lot more enjoyable when it's more than just one person.
Yeah. And it's kind of going to help me with my nervous habit of being a perfectionist, amongst other things, of overthinking things. Saying, this must be perfect! No, it doesn't. Yes, it does! Like, for example, this is gonna be probably one of those things that's gonna, like, shut me down slightly with trying to find what my character even looks like. Rubber hose style. Oh,
Be
boy.
rubber hose style if you want to make it just a bit something a bit more simple, or its own style if you want.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to, like, imagine what does, like, Dragon Wind look like, because so far, I know what Pony Wind looks like, I know what, like, Griffin Wind looks like. You can see him right there. It's pretty cool looking little thing. But what does Dragon Wind looks like? Because that should have been really the first thing I ever made, but I never did.
It's a shame I'm not too familiar with this type of animation program or art program, because I wish I could help.
What you mean, Flash? That I'm, like, using in the stream?
Like, I'm more of a film editor slash audio editor than
Art guy.
animator, unfortunately.
Well, same here. I'm learning the skills. It's just something I kind of learned when I first joined the interlude project in the first place, and I had to learn without a tablet first. And then, I got this tablet that didn't have any sensitivity on it. And look at me now! I got, like, this tablet computer that I'm using like a Wacom, like no, not into Wacom, not an Intuos. I think no. Let me Intuos, Wacom. Yeah, it's not the Intuos. Which one has a screen on it? It's the Cintiq. So basically well, not exactly off-brand because it uses Wacom technology. Cintiq tablet. Which I quite like, but like the only thing I don't like, because I had to go through so much chaos of trying to get one of these with the No, I didn't want to get oh, it's gone now. Oh well. Hopefully I can restore those. Because I press cancel instead of no. So, oh, there we go. You see right here where I'm like moving around, like I can zoom in and out and all that good stuff. That's nice. That's really nice. All right, so I almost kind of want to do the storyboarding in here, since I can actually zoom in without nonsense going on. With Flash 8, it won't zoom in like it should, which is, it's kind of sad. So, yeah, this actually feels a bit more natural, actually, which is pretty good. So, we got, like, I have no idea what this is. And what actual pen am I using? It's oh, there's nothing here. That's interesting. All right, so let's go for paint sketch. We'll go for sketch. That's so thin, but it's fine. All right, so we got dragon wind of some sort. I guess we'll just like use circles or something. Let's see, maybe something. Okay, so block for the main body, and maybe a triangle for that. Kind of break it down to basic parts. So, Werberho style, feature-wise, you know, probably have a muzzle of some sort. Freaking anatomy, don't know my anatomy, need to learn my anatomy of mythical beast. Really anything, really. Alright, we got some horns there, I guess. Of course, we're gonna, like, be just seriously silly and put, like, a unicorn horn, too, at the same freaking time. Oh, bother.
Curious, I'm not in a rush, of course, or anything, but what time do you plan on this for the stream to end?
Let's see exactly. In about, I think, 5 more minutes. I'm gonna stop it in 5 more minutes. Because did a good run about like almost 3 hours, 2 hours and 46 minutes. So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, took the mic there for a second. My bad.
Oh.
But yeah, I hope it wasn't too much of a distraction or anything. Like, enough.
Well, what?
Like the idea of working out the whole all the comics and little side projects.
No, it wasn't distracting. That's a meeting comic. I actually kind of like how kind of the Dragon Wind's kind of looking right now, even though it's just a simple sketch. The actual face I'm liking so far, and I'm surprised because I really usually, unless like I spend a good few hours on something, I don't really feel that satisfied with it.
Same.
So this has loosened me up a bit, which is good.
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that's all I need to do. Get less nervous by like just chatting people up and stuff. And having fun.
Yes.
Like you cut out like, and I know like something interesting you said something interesting too. That what makes me so sad.
It says, "Yeah, weird fishes" or something. Sketchily is saying.
Hey, weird fishes.
For some reason, it's really bad at the moment.
Yeah, he said he didn't know I was a 2D animator. Saying, "Yep, I am that too." Like after this stream, I'll probably be like working in Blender to try to like learn it from scratch again. That's the only thing about when you're trying to like learn a program is all the shortcuts and stuff fade out of your head. Especially if you're trying to relearn coding. Dear God. At the very least, I have some old stuff for like HTML5, so it won't be as bad. And since I use it, that's Krita. Yep. Like, one thing I want to do is learn how to use OpenToonz, because it's really powerful software. but I just don't know how to deal with the GUI yet. That's the only thing about it, though. Trying to learn how to use it. Because there's so many functions in it, but there's not really... Well, there's tutorials out there, but... You ever heard of OpenToonz, by the way?
Who?
OpenToonz.
Sounds familiar, though I don't know it. I can't...
Have you ever heard of Studio Ghibli?
Oh, right. They sold their... They gave away for free their animation program.
Yeah, they open sourced it, so now everyone can use it, which is fun. It's nice. It's really powerful. But it has that Blender feel to it where... Yes, the Studio Ghibli software.
And my dad actually is thinking about using Blender.
Oh,
Getting
really?
Blender. Yeah.
Oh.
Especially to help with presentation and just to experiment around with to see what you can use for visual representation.
Yeah, one thing I kind of want to do is learn it just so... Like, besides AutoCAD, like, the reason I want to learn 3D, besides, of course, my animation stuff, is because I have a 3D printer. So I can make those things come into reality. And that's always something cool to do.
Really nice to try out. It is good to try out of all these different programs and softwares to...
Yeah, you shouldn't, like,
what
stay
kind of
stuck
method for
sometimes.
editing best fits you.
Yes. Like, the other thing I like is the simple fact that it's supposed to be a really powerful video editor, too. I was kind of like, wow, this thing, multi-purpose, my goodness.
Like, I don't do animation, but I do... like, the funny thing is that, like, of how I focus on a good thing to do when it comes to working with an editor software is the fact that if there are any limitations that you have to, a good idea is to work your way around it and look for a new angle to help make it look just as impressive as those animations you're trying to reach, even if your software isn't able to reach those areas. Like, for example, I use Power Director for PMVs, which has its serious limitation in the fact that it is not made for animations or anything special that or Premiere can do, with the fact that I can't really make any of those 3D layered animation things or sprites that people often make, like Jack DC93 does, or the Space Pony. Like, I can't do those kinds of things. I can still work hard to make impressive limitations by seeing how can I unnoticeable round it to my advantage. Of course, it takes a lot of time and a lot of practice, but the results are worth it when it comes to trying to round your program to help with it.
Let's see, like, what was the animation you were talking... Well, like, ugh. Like, who is the person who makes that video? That you can't kind of make in your particular software?
Well, the thing is that, like, animators like PNB makers like Jack DC93 or Just Space Pony, how they make spaced animations where whether they flying through the stars or have characters walking around open spaces of sprites and such, or different stuff like that. Like, I'm not able to do something like that.
No, I've never seen those. You will have to show me.
Look them up right now, or do you want me to, like, send them to you on the Discord chat?
Yeah, send it to me on the Discord chat. I'm now
watch it later, or do you want to watch it now?
I'll probably watch them later, but, like, since we do have just a little more time, I'll, like, play them too, maybe.
And you have a link to the channels you want to see from them.
Okay. Leo, what are you talking about? You've been chatty all today. I'm gonna guess it's because we're talking too. I wanna be the very best. No one ever was. You know the kind of sad thing is? I actually have a song in mind for Pokemon, but I don't want to sing it because of how it can be taken.
Song. The main one?
Hmm? Like, yeah, the main theme for Pokemon. But the only problem is, if I sing it that way, it can be interpreted another way.
Best line like that?
What?
What lines from it are you worried about?
Okay. Now, replace... let's see. No one ever was. That in my real destiny was cause. If you actually replace some of the actual words with poke or touch.
Oh, so you're thinking that people are afraid that you're afraid of people thinking that you're saying poke your mom?
No, not even that. I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, I wanna be the very best that no one ever won. To touchdown is my real test. Or something like that. And you see how it can go wrong.
Everyone knows the theme, so they're not going to mistake it for anything.
Eh.
About that, dude.
Freaking out of context songs. I'm
Hey,
scared,
think about
man.
this. There's a song that's played on the radio in which one of the lines is, "I'm the flame and you're the gasoline, so come for yourself all over me."
Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm like trying to get rid of is the over sensitivity to like, oh, this could happen. Oh my goodness, all these people will like hear this line and misinterpret it as something else. Oh no, oh god, oh the horror, the absolute
But don't
horror.
worry, people are not going to misinterpret a song that they know as well as Pokemon.
Yeah, but with the actual
Putting
lyrics
the SpongeBob
change.
thing. Thinking that you're saying something incredibly inappropriate when you're singing the SpongeBob theme song.
Wait, do they have a theme song? Oh yes, they do.
That can flop like a fish.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Let's see. Well, it's reached 3 hours, folks, so it's time to shut down for now, but I am glad that you've all joined us, and we'll actually have another stream tomorrow at about 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's make sure I'm in the right time zone before I do that. Oh, Eastern Time. Yes, that's right. So, 4 o'clock Eastern is what we're planning on doing a stream each day, and hopefully that is do it right. Otherwise, look for us at 5. So, I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.
And you can check out the channels linked in the chat on your own time.